Birds do it, bees do it, even fish do it. Each spring, the rite of reproduction begins. When the barometric pressure changes, when the weather changes, when a storm is coming, it sparks a natural instinct to begin the spawning process. There's a reason behind this. When water falls, water levels rise, and the probability of eggs, fertilized eggs, surviving rises. That's what sets the fish off. It's a chase between the males and the female. In this case, in our pond, we have 3 males. The female is a whitefish. She's incessantly pursued by the males, and it's said that sometimes the chases are so long and so vigorous that females will choose to jump out of their ponds and suffer death rather than continue with the reproduction cycle. We've witnessed in our pond one such incident, and the fish was saved. More likely to happen is that the female will seek shelter in the skimmer, putting herself at a bit of a risk, but knowing that in the morning, when her presence is noticed, or her absence in this case, that someone will come to her rescue. And then the chases begin again, over and over and over. The males will surround her, push her up against a rock, try to squeeze the eggs out of her so that they can fertilize. Females will often incur some scratches, a little bit of bruising. It's a tough process, not only in its physical impact, but in the stress that it produces. But that is the cycle of life. In this ecosystem, last year, 11 babies survived. If you work the math, for 11 babies to survive, that would mean thousands of eggs were laid and fertilized. Most of those eggs were almost immediately eaten by the adults. Others may have not fully developed. And then those that finally do hatch are immediately preyed upon by adults, tadpoles, and frogs. While the odds are stacked against the newly born, the will to survive is strong. Those that do survive are in a race to eat as much as possible and grow as quickly as possible so that they're larger than the largest mouth in the pond. Big fish eat little fish. The little fish have to swim faster and harder to survive.